What's going on, people? In my last video I got this comment that said that I should do more intros and hooks in my videos. So here it is, kinda. And today's topic in my video is vocals and how vocals can actually bring your music to life. I made so many beats and samples that somehow lack something, and I've always wondered like what it is. And I've come to the conclusion that it's vocals or humanly noises, or something like human-like. People always want to hear or see humanly stuff. Because now it's the AI stuff going on and it's somehow like uncanny or something. It's still not like that natural. People just somehow like to hear some human noises. Otherwise it sounds too robotic. So let's get a vocal sample or some humanly noises and make a beat with it today. Let's get it. Alright, I got this vocal from Splice.
From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear slipping, barely quit. Pull up in the whip, engine humming like a grit. No time for this slip, homie, now we bout to dip.
So the vocal is 8 BPM. So let's match the BPM to like 160 BPM. So it's like 8 bars. Because it's 80 BPM, we can double it to 160 BPM. So first we're gonna make probably a 16 bar loop or 8 bar loop and then break it down to a small track. Let's first add a hat to give it rhythm.
From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear slipping, barely quit. Engine humming like a grit. No time for this slip, homie, now we bout to dip.
Let's put some EQ to the vocals and take the low end off.
Cash in the back, clear slipping, barely quit.
Let's route it to a second mixer channel and call this reverb. Add some reverb to the second mixer channel, take the dry away and boost the wet.
From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear slipping, barely quit. Pull up in the whip, engine humming like a grit. No time for this slip, homie, now we bout to dip. Time for this slip, homie, now we bout to dip. From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear slipping, barely quit.
People often use reverb for hats, but better than reverb is actually the Fruity Convolver. Convolver simulates the echo of any instrument. I don't know how to express it, but usually an instrument has like two different sounds. The main sound and the echoish sound, which is the convolver. It's the space sound, if you know what I mean. It's like if you clap your hands in a different kind of space, like if I clap my hands in this room, the clap will release an echo. And if you clap your hands outside, it will release different kind of echo, and so on. So convolver simulates the echo of any space you have. I think so. I'm not sure. You can look it up. So this is the default mode. And here's like, for example, graveyard and forest. Let's try this. So this is basically what a forest sounds like. So this is what we have now. I don't know if I like the kick, but it's okay for now.
From my boy said the style was legit. Pull up in the whip, engine humming like a grit. No time for this slip, homie, now we bout to dip. From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear slipping, barely quit. Pull up in the whip, engine humming like a grit. No time for this slip, homie, now we bout to dip. From my boy said the style was legit. Cash.
I usually don't even make trap music. This is pretty fun. We'd like to add some kind of melody or something in the background so it gets more interesting and doesn't just have the vocals.
From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear slipping, barely quit. Pull up in the whip, engine humming like a grit. No time for this slip, homie, now we bout to dip.
Now let's automate this cutoff. It's so euphoric. This could be a whole nother track now. It's so beautiful.
From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear, slipping, barely quit. Pull up in the whip, bitch, humming like a bit. No time for the slip, homie, now we bout to dip.
Now you can easily separate different instruments from the pattern by right-clicking and clicking S after that. So now we have like all these instruments in their own separate pattern. We can also try to make it unique. Go to the pluck, click Alt and Y to flip it, Control Alt C to consolidate it, and now we can reverse it like this. The pluck here, do another cutoff automation to here. Here, before the drop, it will go underwater.
From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear, slipping, barely quit. Pull up in the whip, bitch, humming like a bit. No time for the slip, homie, now we bout to.
Then we will make like an EDM riser with this snare, because it brings like such interest in the track.
Pull up in the whip, bitch, humming like a bit. No time for the slip, homie, now we bout to dip. Boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear, slipping, barely quit. Pull up in the whip, bitch, humming like a bit. No time for the slip, homie, now we bout to dip.
So basically, vocals make your music better. So try to use them in your next sample or next beat. And here's the track that we made today.
From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear, slipping, barely quit. Pull up in the whip, and she humming like a bit. No time for the slip, homie, now we bout to dip. From my boy said the style was legit. Cash in the back, clear, slipping, barely quit. Pull up in the whip, and she humming like a bit. No time for the slip, homie, now we bout to dip.
Peace!